Right, guys, welcome back. Tier 11 to the top, episode 8, I believe. And it's a bit of a massive, massive day today through to the quarterfinals of the Cup. We'll have a look how we've been getting on in the league. Before I do get into that, we just have a look where we are now. I just want to give a massive shout out to Oliver at Kit Designer on Instagram. What he's actually done for me, because we're such a low level club. He's got the everything put together. So I've got the logo and also the kits into the game, which is great of him. I've got a link to his page in the description below. Really nice guy. Anything you want, lower league, or if you just want, a new kit for the new season in your save or whatever it is, head over, drop him a message. Lovely guy. He'll sort it all out for you. Do whatever you want him to do, and he gives you step-by-step instructions on the email he sends over to you with the stuff for you to drop into your file. Enough of that anyway, guys. Let's get over, see how I've been getting on in the league, and head into the quarter-final of the Cup. See you over there. As you guys can see, since the last time you were here, which I believe was that cup game 4-1 win at Beeston in the cup, third round. Believe it or not, we have moved forward, but a month and a half. But there's been a couple of games called off, postponed because of waterlogged pitch and things. But you'll see here, I mean, we've pretty much been unbeatable. Theo Steer still at it. Couple of goals there in an 8-1 victory at Stapleford Town. You'll also see Matty Witchlow. He's found some serious form. I think he's got a couple of hat tricks, but we'll see in a sec. Theo Steers carried on doing his thing. 4-0 win at Magdala Amateurs. That was a big game actually, because they were third or fourth in the league, so it was a big one. We went to them, and Matty Witchlow and Theo Steer both getting on the scorecard there, 2 each. Burton Joyce 4-1. You'll see that Theo Steer didn't actually do much in this. He got a 6.8, so again, not too bad. But Jason Walker, the other striker that I've got, he got 2 goals, a penalty, and Joe Davis obviously got one in the first half, along with Jason Walker's first goal. A bit disappointed because we obviously lost the clean sheet. Sam Brennan for Burton Joyce got that last minute goal to knock us off there, but we went into the next game 6-0, comfortable win again. John Prince Ryler, new player we've brought in, seems to be doing pretty well. I'm happy with this. I think the big thing here is that he is a very, very determined player, and he just doesn't seem to give up. And there's a few yellows and things dotted around. Looks like he could be a good one for us. Going on to San Diego Town. And going back to that, sorry, John Prince Riley, he got one early doors. I think that might have been his debut as well, like for his first full start as opposed to a sub appearance. Matty Witchlow got a hat trick. Theo Steer got one. Jason Walker got one. Last game out, Bingham Town. Theo Steer got one nice and early, 6 minutes. Riley's on the score sheet again. Jason Walker got another couple. I'm happy with how we're going. Unfortunately, in the league, as I'm sure you've seen up there, it's not actually made much difference. Ilkeston Town B have still got a 4-point lead over us. I mean, if we have a look at how they've been getting on, I believe... ignore me, I don't know where I'm going here. I think they're on a 9 or 10 game unbeaten run. It's absolutely ridiculous, and until they start dropping some points, there's not much we can do. I mean you'll see goal difference, we're far ahead of them, but I mean we've been second in the league for half the season, and unfortunately, until they start dropping points, there isn't much we can do. And I think if you remember the video we go back to before, I'm starting to wonder whether this game here, the 2-2 where we got a point each, actually is going to be the one that decides the outcome at the end of the season. But that's not what we're here for this episode, guys. We're into the quarter of the Cup. We're playing Burton Joyce, who obviously I've just gone over. We played a couple of meetings ago and we did well. So let's head straight into that. I'll talk you through the squad. There's obviously a couple of new names in there. We might also have a debut today, guys, for another new player I've got in, but I'll touch on that in a second. Let's get over there. Here we are, squad for today. It's pretty similar. There's not any real tactical changes. That new guy, the new guy I've obviously spoken to you about, John Prince Ryler, he's going to start on the right in that attacking winger position. Wichlow, who's in form, is going to start there. Steer in attack, Walker in attack. I am wondering whether this is the new guy that we've got in, Anton Hooper. Now, he looks like he could be a class signing. According to our coaches, he's the best striker we've got. I'm thinking for this game that what I'm going to do, just because Steer's not, I mean, he's not been out of form, but he's playing every game. Give him a bit of a break, put Steer on the bench, start Hooper, and see how we get on. Sutherland has obviously been a regular starter for us. I'm waiting for him to get back to fitness. He had a bit of an injury, he was out for a couple of weeks, and unfortunately, I think that's not going to bode well for him, because Ryler's obviously been starting on the right-hand side here, and he's found a bit of form. Back line is pretty much staying the same, nothing new. Let's get over there. Let's get into the semi-finals. It's coming home, boys. Let's do it. Right, here we are. Quarter-final underway. Goal kick for Robertson. Wichlow, nice little head down to Mendy. Passing it around at the back, keeping hold of the ball. Poor ball forward. Wichlow picks it up. Go on, son. Oh, Hooper looked like he was in for a very, very early goal on his debut there. Nice early corner. Delivery. Well defended. Evans, first man to the ball. Do something with it. Austin. Nicely controlled. Great ball through to Ryler. Easy as that. Easy as that. That's exactly what we wanted. Couple of minutes gone. 1-0 up. Game on. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better start, could I, really? Cross from them. Well defended by Marshall. Wichlow picks it up. I think we're on the break here. Great ball through to Hooper. Go on. Hit it. Oh. I think there was a man open there. I think he was being a bit ball greedy. But, I mean, what, less than 10 minutes in and we're 1-0 up. I'm going to take that every day of the week. Hopefully we can get a comfortable win here, move on to the semi-final, get a step closer to bringing some silverware home, because I really do think we're going to struggle to get that first place, because Ilkeston Town just aren't dropping points. Oh, great ball. Ryler picks it up. Great distribution. Oof. I mean, that was poor goalkeeping. You shouldn't be able to even get close from there. Wichlow. Well defended by them. It doesn't look like we've got many back. Close him down. Oh. I mean, we should have done better there. I mean, we should have shut him down. I mean, there's too much. You just left him open. Just left him open, straight to run in. Oh. Goalkeeper should have done better, really. That's not what I wanted, but thankfully we got that early goal, which is put us in a better standing. Oh, nice header by Marshall. Couldn't get it away, though. Oh. So we're 2-1 down. Something's got to... I mean, it's a great delivery. Cracking shot. I mean, the goalkeeper shouldn't really be letting it in from there, but great shot from them. Against the run of play, I have to admit, looking at how we've been playing. Let's hope we can do something else this half, because I really do want to push on and try and get some silverware. Don't go 3-1. Great clearance from Evans. There's too much space in the middle. I've just let him run. It's pretty much. Oh, great clearance. Identical position again. Go on, Wichlow. Is he going all the way? Oh. Let's try working the ball into the box and see how we get on, because we are having shots, and they're on target. I mean, 6 on target so far, but I can't see where we're going wrong. Throwing just inside our half. Great clearance. Go on, Ryler. Play it. Oh. Marshall, Mendy, Hooper, Wichlow. Great ball through. Get in. And a goal on his debut. Get in. That's what I needed just before half time. At least we're going in 2-2. Puts him in a strong position for the second half. Let's see if we can get another one before half time here, lads. Right, that's it. 2-2 at half time. I'm okay with that. I mean, I think it's going to come. If Hooper carries on in this form, then I will leave him on. But I'm thinking I'll bring Steer on for the last 20 minutes or so of the game. I think that's bring him on about the sort of hour mark. I think we're give him half an hour, and hopefully those fresh legs will be able to push us forward. Let's give him a bit of encouragement here. Let's get out there for the second half. I mean, they made a couple of changes, so they're going for it. Swain, Mendy, back to Swain, long ball. Just can't find the man. Again, he's open on that right-hand side. Oh, great. Well held by Hartley there. Well held. Oh, we're open. Wichlow. Hooper. Ooh. I wonder whether we're going to have a bit of a play with the formation, because I think them having those two attacking wingers, I think that's what's causing us the problem. Okay, let's take a look at the tactics here. I think what I'm going to do is move Hooper into Walker's role, bring Theo Steer on for Walker, who's not really had a great game. We'll leave that how it is for now and see how we get on. Just freshen those legs up at the front and bring on Steer. I think maybe we'll switch out this Ryler in the middle, just because he seems to be tiring, and I think it's just because he's not quite up to match fitness. Wichlow again, Mendy. Do something with it. Oh. Davis. Ryler onto it. Steer. I think he's offside. Yeah. I mean, they're switching people around, but they're tiring at the back, and I'm hoping that's going to work to our advantage. unbelievable strike. Let's bring Fairclough on for Ryler. I mean, he performed for his early season, but he just doesn't seem to have really found the form since then. We're just giving them way too much space. Way too much space. I mean, we've got, what, 15 minutes to go? And at this rate, maybe extra time. Right. Let's push him forward. Just to get a man a bit higher up the pitch. Austin picks it up. Fairclough on the ball. Crosses it. Whichlow. Oh. I mean, he should be burying them. Come on, there's only 5 minutes to go. I think we're heading to extra time on this one, lads. And look at the state of that. I mean, their team's knackered. Absolutely knackered. Late corner to win it. Get it back in. Hit it. What a goal. What a strike. 91st minute. Absolute worldy. I mean, look at that. Poor first corner. Straight back out to him. Whichlow out to Mendy. Absolute. I mean, top bins. You don't save them. Hopefully, job done. It's well defended. Go on, stay, run onto it. 4-2. Game over. 2 goals in extra time. Theo Steer, sub comes on, finds a bit of form, buries it, bottom corner, and I think that's their tiredness showing. That's our quality that we've got to be able to come off the bench. I mean, look at that. Again, I mean, the keeper's way too far off his line, but done deal. I mean, we've just got to see this out now, boys. Come on. Great ball from them. Oof. What a strike. I mean, that's an absolutely incredible goal. I mean, let's just take another look at this. Cummins crosses it in. Just smacks it on the volley. Yeah, fine. Fine. I mean, thank God we got the 2, because, I mean, that's 3 goals in extra time. Yeah, just keep hold of it. Oh, go on. 5-3. Steer strikes again. What a... I mean, there's only 3 minutes of extra time. Is it 4 goals in extra time here? It's got to be the final whistle now, isn't it? I just happened to notice our XG, 3.47. I mean, Steer comes on as a sub, gets 2. Ryler got 1. Hooper got a nice little goal in his debut. Whichlow, I think he must have got a few assists. I mean, look at the state of that. +1, +2, +3, +3. While we are on the subject of Steer, actually, I did see in Rob's video, he was saying that he'd got him in his, but in his save, he's a scout. Now, I have to admit, I've not looked at the history for the player that he's got in his, but this is a genuine player. I'm just not certain it's the same. I mean, Rob, have a look at the history here and let me know what you think. I mean, he was released by, or we got him on an amateur contract from Hanley. Obviously, used to play for Crewe. I mean, look at the state of this. I mean, 31 goals, 4 assists in 21 appearances. It's absolutely insane. I mean, you look at his history here. I think he's scored, according to this, most of his career goals with us, and he's certainly doing absolutely incredible for us. Absolutely incredible. I mean, look at that's a joke. I mean, 31 goals in 21 appearances. I mean, we're talking more than a goal a game, and two goals in the cup. So that's it for the match anyway, guys. We're through to the semi final. Let's have a look who we get. I know that Ilkeston B, they had a team today as well, an actual game today actually in the cup, and funnily enough, they're the one team that I'm worried about because form-wise, they're in the same form as us. They're, you know, top of the league. They're 10, 11 games unbeaten. I think I did have a look, and I'm sure they've only lost one game all season. They've only dropped points against us and one other side, maybe two other sides. Where they're running away with it, and while they're in that form and they keep winning, I can't do anything other than carry on winning and hope they drop the points. But I think there's only 5, 6 games left in the season, so there's not much chance, I think, of them dropping the points. I mean, as long as we get the promotion, I think I'll be okay from a board perspective. They will be disappointed, but if I can win this cup as well, I should be okay, because I'd rather not get to the end of the first season on my first series on YouTube and get sacked. That's not what I want. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you look at the state of this form. I think Calverton have just looks like Calverton have lost, which means that we're definitely going up, which is obviously absolute bonus for us. But I want this top spot, and unfortunately, I think it's going to be very difficult for us to get it. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, so there's 5 games left in the league, and that's tough for us. 5 games. Oh, you'll see there. I've been trying to get an affiliate club in, and they're just not having it. Obviously, we won our quarter-final game. Hooper scored. That is massive news. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'll have a look over the league. I'm going to get into these conversations with the board, and then we'll see how we get on. That is major news, and that's the first step for us in terms of. And do you know what? Forget it. Let's do the meeting now. Let's see how we get on. I think it's a great idea. I think we should. Looks like we're going semi-pro, or at least we're, on the way to doing it. Right, I'm going to leave the episode there. Obviously, you saw that there. It looks like we're about to go semi-pro, which is the first step for me, and I wasn't expecting us to go semi-pro. Just get clinching promotion from the 11th to the 10th tier. I know it's a bit anticlimactic. I know I don't seem that excited that obviously we've secured the promotion, but in these early sort of games, the game in the lower database, it makes the game a lot easier at this level. And the challenge for me is when we make that transition from amateur to semi-pro, that suddenly the finances become an issue. And that for me is where the game gets more difficult, and that's where the challenge is. And I'm sure Rob's touched on it in his videos as well, and in his sporting series, that's the difficulty you have. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. It's a long video for this one, but we've got promoted. We're into the semi-final of the cup, and we're turning semi-pro. I mean, what more could we ask? What more could we ask? I'll see you for the next one, guys. Up the Rangers.